Well, we're going to get him one time a year now that he's with Boston and not in San Francisco. Andrew Bailey, former Rookie of the Year, two-time All-Star with the Oakland Athletics, and now the pitching coach for the Boston Red Sox. How are you?
Yeah, doing good, man. Really enjoying my time and always love coming back to the Bay Area.
Well, everybody's talking about you right now because you're starting pitchers and your pitchers, they're not walking anybody, they're striking guys out, and you guys are off to a great start.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, they're a talented group, and yeah, we want to limit walks. So they're really throwing the ball well. Looking forward to continue it for the rest of the road trip and get back home to Boston and open up out there. And I think what's great is we want to build a culture of them being able to feed off each other, right? Like they want to go out there and outduel the next guy. And they're off to a great start. They're a talented bunch, and it's been great watching them go out and compete.
I know everybody's out here talking about pitch usage and Andrew Bailey. We did with the Giants of Boston. They're not Ford Samer. It's more slide out. I'm like, they're not walking anybody. You don't walk anybody, you're going to have success.
Yeah. I mean, you want swings, right? Yeah. Like swings give you great outcomes as a pitcher, and we want them swinging at our good stuff. And we want our players to know what their strengths are, where their ball plays, in and out of the zone, of course. But yeah, they're throwing the ball well, and it's been fun to watch them pitch.
Now, you've talked about boxing, like jabbing versus your big punches. Talk about that analogy using boxing and what you're trying to do with these pitchers.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to win a boxing match by just throwing jabs. It's
going to be a long match.
Yeah, you're going to be playing a lot of defense. If you look at the history of baseball, fastballs are the most slugged pitch, no matter the pitch type, right? 4-seam, 2-seam. Your haymakers do the most damage against hitters, and we're looking to induce swing and miss and weak contact. And generally speaking, that's what your spin options and your changeup splits are able to accomplish. And we want to use our fastballs like jabs. We got to protect them just a little bit. They have to be isolated, located, use them appropriately. And we know that when we're going, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, we're not going to win by just throwing jabs left and right.
Yeah, Bayo last year, his 4-seamer got hit pretty hard. I got the numbers on it. But this year against Seattle, he didn't throw one. So when you're going through this and you're getting ready for a season and you're working with pitchers, is it so much of what just a guy does, or would you like to change a guy, change his style? How does it work?
Yeah, I mean, we're supported by a really good group. We have a great front office, a great analytics department, a whole host of employees and staff members, our assistants, our bullpen coach, bullpen catchers, a lot of people that we come together. We talk about the plans. We bring the pitcher in, of course, explain to him, different things, what we're seeing. It's a conversation, and we try and get to the answers together. And but yeah, when you look at Bayo specifically, he's a very unique pitcher. He's got the great 2-seam changeup slider. He has the 4-seam as well, and we just have to use that appropriately.
So we talk about all the time, you can't tell the history of baseball without talking about the A's. You can't talk about baseball without talking about the A's. As a former Oakland A, we mentioned Breslow, who we used to have on the show all the time. We used to call him the smartest man in baseball.
Yeah.
Reunited. What's it like having him as the head dog now?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I think, we're so lucky and blessed to be in this game, and you meet so many people from all over the world, and with Craig specifically, our 3 years together here as catch partners playing right here in left field every single day, him and I, and he went a different path. I went to Boston as well, and we kind of reconnected there as players. And same thing. I mean, sitting together in the bullpen as teammates for 5 years, talking to him about, hey, when you're a GM, make sure you hire me. I need a job, No, but it's great. I mean, he's a guy that, we've stayed in contact with since our playing days, a good friend of mine. And we did some work off the field together, tried to support him in his endeavors. And, as I was transitioning into coaching, talking to him, and as he was getting into the front office, we'd kind of bounce ideas off each other and just kind of talk to each other as friends. And just kind of came full circle here in Boston as, he got the opportunity to be CBO. And, fortunately for me, there was a vacancy here. And I was looking forward to getting back east, closer to my family. I'm 2 hours from home now, and so it just worked out well for all of us.
Yeah, we always thought, man, you're too smart to be in baseball, but he's still in baseball. For you, when you come back here, they're great times. I mean, you were a great A. I mean, you think about Rookie of the Year, you think about two-time All-Star. When you come back here, and it's every single year, but what's it like for you when you come back? There's got to be a lot of feelings and emotions.
There's a lot of feelings and emotions. My wife Amanda and I, we love the Bay Area. We lived in the East Bay, coming to Oakland, going to San Francisco. It's such a great community. It's a sports haven, and there's a lot to do. It's a beautiful part of the country, right? And so coming back to the Coliseum, we even talk about it across the way. It's like such a great place to play, man. It's got a different vibe about it. You just like fresh air. You can't beat the weather, and the fans are passionate, man. The fans are passionate. So I always enjoy coming back here. I remember these days playing in the Oakland colors like vividly, and it's just. It gave me an opportunity to get into Major League Baseball. I'll always never forget that, being in Oakland A and having that path kind of carved out for me to maximize that opportunity. I don't know if I would have had a chance, if I was somewhere else. So really fortunate and blessed to be in Oakland A.
Do you ever, we'll end on this, do you ever remind some of your pitchers about how dominant you were here at the Coliseum at times?
No. I
you need to let them know you had some dominant times.
It's years ago. I try not to do that. It's about them, man. It's about how we can support our players on and off the field, to maximize their ability to make them the best versions of themselves every fifth or sixth day, and every time they touch the mound out of the bullpen, it's about them.
Well, I can tell you, for all of us, when we turn on like MLB Network around here and they're talking about you, we're proud of you. I mean, what we've watched you grow from an all-star and rookie of the year to now to one of the best pitching coaches in the game, and just talking with Scott Emerson about you, it's special time. So it's great to see you. Good luck this year.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.